Well, hello everyone. It's Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island in Bluffton, South Carolina. Today is August 23rd, 2015. We're in Bluffton and Hampton Lake. We're here to see this new cottage-style home in the Arbors, a section of Hampton Lake with all new homes, this one being brand spanking new. We're going to walk through it, see if it could be for you. We're going to talk about the rest of the models here at the Arbors, Hampton Lake's newest development. Talk about Hampton Lake itself, why you might want to consider buying a brand new home instead of a resale, and of course about my services as a buyer's agent. Well, let's just take a look around this neighborhood. You're going to see a lot of raw land. It's approximately 35 home sites on this single street, Fording Court. It comes down to the end here where we're located in a cul-de-sac. Now there's 5 models plus one with a casita, all of them having various options that you can use to individualize the home to your own taste and budget. First, let's just talk about the greater community here, Hampton Lake. Well, it's an award-winning community for best community, best facility, meaning clubhouse and amenities, among the best places to retire in the United States. Very popular community. As a buyer's agent, many people contact me wanting to see Hampton Lake, and it's just an absolutely outstanding place to live. Well, within Hampton Lake, you have this neighborhood, the Arbors. It's brand new. It's being developed out with, as I say, 5 models plus one with a casita. The casita being in the distance there. They have these models all built out for you to walk through. And most of them are one-story homes with the loft option, or the 3rd bedroom upstairs option. You notice that 2nd floor window in that Athens loft plan there facing us. Well, that's your 2nd floor loft with a 3rd bedroom upstairs. And these homes, to varying degrees, have either 2 or 3 bedrooms on the 1st floor. I'm very excited about that because these homes come in brand new, including lot, in the mid to upper threes. Well, just a quick word about the market here in Hampton Lake, ladies and gentlemen, is that homes here overall range up to $803,000 today. The average Hampton Lake home is $551,667. Let's just say $552, having 2,924 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. These homes coming in the mid to upper threes represent a real bargain. They fit the niche. They fit the niche for people that I work with as a buyer's agent who are looking for an outstanding community, high quality construction, and this type of size, roughly 2,000 square feet. These models, by the way, range from 1,518 to 2,417 square feet. This is what a lot of you are looking for. Now, who would consider a home like this as an example? A 2-story home with all the bedrooms upstairs. Well, I work with buyers who want that. It could be a family, or it could be people who are just used to having their bedrooms on the 2nd floor. And they have only a few lots scheduled for this house, I understand. Most of them for the 1st floor one. So there is something here for everyone. Well, this home has 2,343 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a 2-car garage. That's a hardy plank exterior you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. That's a concrete fiber board, which is being built. The best houses in the area are being built with that these days. Virtually none of the builders are building with cypress wood anymore, which is in itself an excellent wood product. But pretty much hardy plank has taken over. It's a concrete fiber board. The bugs don't eat it. It doesn't rot. It comes in different styles. So here we have the clapboard and the board and batten style mixed, and together with a little stone facing around the garage, we have the low country style columns in front with a covered front porch. We also have a second floor back porch. In addition to the 4 bedrooms being upstairs, there's also a second floor living room or loft. It's a beautiful home. I'll be interested in your thoughts after we walk through. It is listed with Hampton Lake Realty, and I'm showing it to you as a buyer's agent with 39 years of Hilton Head Island and Bluffton real estate experience. More about buyer's agency later. Again, my name is Richard Kadish. It's Kadesch, and my company is Go Gated Realty, like gated communities. And I'm the gated community specialist, ladies and gentlemen. And both Go Gated Realty and Gated Community Specialist are federally registered trademarks. And of course, Hampton Lake is a gated community with a 24-hour guarded security gate. It's the first and only lake community in all of Beaufort County with a 15-acre lake and, 165-acre lake. 7 miles of that is navigable. They're opening up a new section as well, extending the lake. Totally Hampton Lake with 906 acres, of which 304 are forest preserve. And what you're looking at behind this house is also forest preserve area within Hampton Lake. Well, there's so much to say. Perhaps I'm saying too much at one time here, but let's just go ahead and walk through this home and see what you think. We have a concrete driveway out front, plenty of parking. We have the carriage-style vinyl garage door. We have vinyl shutters on this house. We have vinyl-clad windows. And we have a beautiful ceiling to our front porch, keeping the door out of the weather and beautiful at the same time. Well, let's go inside. Now, I don't think that I said, or maybe I did, but this home is listed today with Hampton Lake Realty at $369,999. $369,999. We're in the foyer. The stairway leads to the second floor. We'll go up there when we finish with the first floor. You're going to see in this house a lot of trim and finish features which come standard. You'll see with other builders oftentimes, well, let's say production builders, so many of the features that you're going to see in this house are options and extra, such as this wainscoting, such as the metal balustrades here on this beautiful railing, such as the crown molding, which you have here in the foyer as standard. When we go through this house, you're going to see a certain amount of wood flooring, granite countertops, brushed nickel hardware and the like, which is standard in these homes, tile floors. Well, here, this makes a beautiful foyer entrance with the wide foyer hallway back into our living area. Straight ahead here is the living room area itself. And to the right, we have the new generation kitchen, which is open to your dining area there at the back right. We'll walk through that area in a little bit more detail. Immediately to the right, we have a first floor room, which I think would be characterized as an office, although it could be a sitting room. People like to use that term man cave. I'm personally not too fond of that. But this house, for those of you as a couple, many of you need a separate place for him and a separate place for her. You can call it an office or a room or a hobby room. Well, this would be either his or her office here on the first floor, just off of the living area and kitchen. You can see that you have the wood, or possibly this is a composite floor. These builders like to talk in terms of levels. Level 1, 2, and 3. Well, in general, they'll tell you a third level composite is same price or quality as a one level wood floor. Well, frankly, in looking at this, I can't really tell you what it is. They're so good these days. This could be wood, it could be composite. When you shop and choose your house, all of that will become clear, and you will choose what floor you want when you build. We'll go through that process as well. We're in the living area now, looking over at our kitchen. And of course, these new generation kitchens have the one level island, which is, everybody seems to like these days. Used to be 2 levels. Well, now we go with the more informal 1 level. It's just cleaner. And looking back towards our foyer, and the door to the left there is through to the garage. We'll go out there in just a moment. Let's take a look at this kitchen. First off, granite tops are standard in these homes. Now, I'm assuming that by the time you respond to this video that this particular house will be sold. By the way, it's called the Berkeley model. The Berkeley model. Well, if this Berkeley is sold, well, we can build another one for you. And again, I'll walk through that building process with you. It's not as hard as some of you might think. Builders that are like this one are really make the process simple, make it simple. But again, you have these maple cabinets, which are standard. The granite top is standard. Your stainless steel appliances are standard. And you'll notice that the cabinets have the staggered configuration with the altered levels at the top. This is an excellent design. Your dishwasher is to the right of your sink. This one has the double stainless sink with the swan neck faucet. Well, those are all standard, although there is an option that has a farm sink. There's an option that has a single bin sink. So you will individualize, if you don't buy this one, if you buy another Berkeley model, you'll individualize your house to your own preferences and your own budget. This is looking over towards the dining area. And the rest of the kitchen here. And these are GE appliances, by the way. In the corner is your pantry. It's a good sized pantry and traditional wood shelving here. Excellent space, the type that you would see in a high-end custom home. And you know, when you finish with a home like this, the Berkeley model as an example, by the time you finish with it, it will be pretty much a custom home because you're going to choose your colors, your building materials. There's so many things that you choose. Take these pendant lights as an example. Not only will you choose whether to have them at all or if you would prefer recessed lights in the ceiling, but then the type of pendants, how many pendants, the type of granite. Beautiful wooded lot here on Fording Court. And these are premium lots down here at the end because they do look into the forest preserve. Lots of privacy, that's what my buyers want. My buyers are looking for privacy, quality, light and bright, and of course a great price. They want the great neighborhood. Well, I think that we have all of that here in the Arbors, and the real question, I think, is which model will be for you, will meet your needs. Well, we'll find that out more when we talk. This dining area gives out onto a covered porch here at the back. And directly upstairs is your second floor porch. We're going to go there very quickly. Well, let's just take a quick look at the first floor that we haven't seen so far. This is the laundry room area. And again, your tile floor, and we'll see this in the bathrooms as well, is standard. The washer and dryer are not included, but we might be able to do something about that. And part of that is because the builder may offer some incentives at any one time, and they will offer that so that you can buy your own washer and dryer and so forth and so on. Here we are in the garage. It's called a finished garage with the automatic door opener, sheetrocked, insulated. We have a service yard just off of the garage. Through the door, that's where your heat pump is located. This will have a zoned heating and air system. You could also keep your trash can out there. On the floor there, those are your corrugated aluminum shutters, which allows the house to meet Dade County hurricane standards. I have no trouble talking about that with people because most of you know that Hilton Head Island and Bluffton is the best part of the southeast U.S. to avoid a hurricane. We can talk more in detail when you call, but those hurricane shutters are necessary to both meet code, plus they also give you an insurance deduction, as does being in a gated community here at Hampton Lake give you an insurance deduction. Well, even if you never deploy those shutters, we have to have them. And you know, some builders just provide pieces of plywood or OSB, and there you have the high-end shutters that really are what you want. Beautiful high flat ceilings, 10-foot high flat ceilings here, looking very, very good. Excellent light in this house. We do have a half bath right over here with our pedestal sink. And notice how our wood floor comes right in here and is a very, very good look. Very good look. Well, let's go upstairs and see the bedrooms. Now this is real oak floor here for sure with oak treads. I understand that this is also standard. Just love those metal balusters. These are all the finishings that you'd see in a high-end custom home. And of course, a custom home costs so much more. This would be a good time to just talk about that. Why would you buy a home in the Arbors instead of, let's say, going out and building a custom home in the community? Well, I would say in a general sense that the buyer of the high-end custom home is someone who's looking for something larger and much more special than what we have here, and they will pay for it. They'll pay for it in a couple of ways. That process involves going out and buying a lot, choosing a builder, and then building the home. Now, they also make that easier than it used to be. So many of these builders do have plans that will save you the architectural fees and so forth, but it does take longer. It is more time intensive on your part. And this process that we're talking about here in the Arbors is much simpler. Well, here we are in the second floor living room area, or loft area, I guess you could say. It's one heck of a loft, that's for sure. This is the common area. In other words, this is not a bedroom. Behind those double doors there are your mechanicals, specifically your air handler. Your heat pump is outside, your air handler is inside. And there's your hatch to the attic. And then down the hallway at the front, we have 3 bedrooms. But first, let's see the master bedroom here at the back. We pass our, when I say master, I really mean primary. We pass our primary bathroom, which is the private bathroom for the primary bedroom. We'll come back in just a moment. But this is then the primary bedroom. The largest bedroom with the tray ceiling, they offer 2 types. One is with the 90-degree vertical recess. The other is with the 45-degree vertical, I think that is, recess. Both are beautiful. You choose. Again, I'm just assuming that this house will be sold by the time that we meet. So I'm really talking along two tracks at the same time. One is telling you about this house, another one telling you about the process of building another Berkeley model or another model here in the Arbors. Well, I didn't finish that discussion as we look across the room there, and that's your walk-in closet. But the builder owns the house until it's finished. So by building one in this program, you're able to buy at today's price for a house that will be delivered to you in about 7 months. And once they lock in the price, they'll honor the price. You won't get any cost overruns, any surprises. Many of you have had bad experiences in building houses. Even when you live and build in the same house where you're building, well, how are you going to do this if you're living back in Ohio or New England, the Carolinas? Well, it's really easier than you think. All of the heavy lifting is done right at the beginning. When you choose your community, you choose your floor plan. It has a base price. You choose your lot and decide if you want a lot that has a premium or not. And then you go into their design center, do one-stop shopping, takes just a day, and you then choose the different options that you want, keeping those options within your budget. And of course, that way you individualize the home as you want, to your preferences. So I hope I've said that clearly. It really is a lot easier than many of you might think, and of course there's nothing like having a brand new home. New everything, new appliances, heating and air, everything's under warranty. You have your latest building materials. Well, this is a beautiful job here. We have the large square tile floor with the soft beige color that so many of you want. Beautiful tile work around our tub. Separate shower. Many of these homes, by the way, do have options because so many of you want just the shower in the primary bathroom. Frosted window there for light and privacy. And we have, again, standard is your granite top in your second and third bathroom. Oftentimes those are options you see with other builders. Under-mounted sinks. That brushed nickel is also standard. Really looking good here. The framed mirror. This is a big bathroom, our primary bathroom in this Berkeley model. Water closet in here. Very common to have the Hilton Head home with a commode tucked away in its own little room like that. And here we are down the hallway to the front of the house. We're passing then the second bathroom. Same quality as the first, it's just not as big. It has the single tub and shower, but once again with the tile surround. And yes, that is standard in these Arbors homes. Colored grout, good color. Well, in the design center, you'll choose your colors. You'll choose the color of the tile that you like. You'll choose your granite. And again, the language of these builders is level. Level 1, level 2. Do you want to upgrade? And that's what you do. We have lever handles throughout the house. We have panel doors. The brushed nickel is standard. Well, we have going from left to right here. Let's call this bedroom number 2 with the single window. All of these bedrooms, of course, have closets. This one has a bit of a walk-in closet. And then our second bedroom, or now the third on the left here, is at the front of the house. And these are high, flat ceilings, all wired for ceiling fans or lights, or both. Again, that's your choice. You decide. I myself really recommend the 52-inch ceiling fans for your comfort and for your energy efficiency. Those are choices you'll make when you build. How many cable outlets do you want? Do you want ceiling fans or just a light? What are some of the other things that you want? Do you want a fireplace? Well, that's another option. We don't need it here in our semi-tropical climate, but some of you don't think that a house is a home without a fireplace. Well, this then is our 4th bedroom at the front. So we've now seen the 2nd floor. Let's go back to the 2nd floor balcony. Here's where we started on the 2nd floor. This is the 2nd floor living room or loft. It's a large room. Really gives you a great place to watch TV, or for children to do this and that without going downstairs. Great separation of your spaces. Beautiful 2nd floor covered balcony. I love the tinted ceilings here, the attention to detail that they've given here. Very spacious porch. I'm sure it can be screened. Screened porches are another option. And boy, this is beautiful woods. Mature woods. So many of you like the privacy. You're looking for the wooded views. And we'll just talk just a minute as we look out across this beautiful piece of land here in the arbors. Down here at the end, these are the premium lots because they're what are called pie-shaped lots. They fan out at the back. Even more privacy than your typical rectangular shaped lot. So they carry a bit of a premium. For some of you that might be worth it. For others, well, not so much. But there is a good selection here because in the arbors today, ladies and gentlemen, you're on pretty much the ground floor. Approximately 35 lots here. And they have built the 6 models that they have, the 5 plus the 1, the Athens loft with the casita. So they have all 6 standing. They have sold a few of these houses already, even though the models were just completed literally within the last week. I wrote a contract on one myself just a couple of days ago, I'm happy to say, and my buyers are even happier. We shopped far and wide, high and low, and they loved Hampton Lake. Their budget was $400,000, although they said they could pay more. They didn't want to. And we found one. Of course, these are all in the mid to upper 3s. This one again, $389, $999 is the price. And so my buyers now head back to Ohio, and they don't have to come back if they don't want to for 7 months and take delivery of the house. But they will. They'll come back and walk through and check on things. And I'm also a former licensed South Carolina home builder. So one of the things that I'm able to do as a buyer's agent is to stand in for a buyer who can't come back, help keep an eye on things, and send pictures and videos of the house in progress. Well, I really like this Berkeley model. Like I say, I have families that are affluent who are looking for better than just the economy family home, want to be in a great neighborhood with great amenities, looking for the higher quality. They want the hardy plank, not the vinyl exterior. They want the great amenities, the security gated community, and they don't mind the steps. All the bedrooms on the 2nd floor. Well, that's the Berkeley model buyer. Berkeley model buyer. Now, if you say, well, you know, I'm retiring, I don't want steps. Well, I'm a boomer too, so I fully understand. And that would mean that we would look at one of these other models. The Athens loft is a winner. I have that on a separate video. We have the Capri. We have the Donegal. We have the, there's another one. Like I say, there's a total of 5, plus the one with the casita makes 6. So, well, there we did it. We walked through this beautiful Berkeley model. Well, we haven't talked about buyer's agency. Well, that's what I do. I'm a buyer's agent, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm here for you. Let me just quickly explain. Every transaction has 2 sides. The agent that represents the builder, developer, well, that's the seller's agent. You have a right to have an agent too. That would be the buyer's agent. The commission that I earn as a buyer's agent is already in the price of the property, including new construction. So you don't get a discount if you don't have an agent, and it's your right to have an agent. So it really makes it a no-brainer. I'm only paid at closing if you buy and when you close. So please keep me in mind when it comes time to choose the agent that you'll use to help you find the property in the community that you want. I have 39 years of local real estate experience, and I'm very much interested in working with you as your agent here in Bluffton or Hilton Head Island. So please call me. My cell number is 843-684-2933. That's 843-684-2933. My email address, rich@gogated.com. That's rich@gogated.com. And my website is gogated.com. Well, you can search all properties at gogated.com on your own at any time, our MLS inventory. Or what I would recommend instead is let's talk, let's get acquainted, find out what you're looking for, and I'll send you a list of all the homes or villas in the area, perhaps building lots. When we talk about Hampton Lake, we're talking sometimes about building lots. And I'll send that to you in a format that will update automatically. And it is the best way to monitor your personal real estate market. So, and there's no cost or obligation for that service. So I look forward to talking to you. Please call me. Let's get acquainted and find out just what you're looking for. It might be this beautiful Berkeley model here in the Arbors in Hampton Lake, or it may be one of the other great models that they have here in the Arbors. I suppose it also could be another community or even a resale. Well, I'll help you sort all of that out. One of the things that I hear again and again is how overwhelming the process is for many of you, even with all of the empowerment that you have using the internet these days. It's very helpful, I think, to have an advisor who knows the area with advice that you can trust. Well, that would be me. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, there are more at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. Well, please subscribe. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching. And please call or email today.